I'd like to give you feedback, constructive feedback. So when you were answering IELTS speaking part 1 questions, what you did, you didn't give extended answers. In IELTS speaking part 1, generally instructor or examiner can expect you to speak for 1 minute. You spoke at least for 20 seconds to 25 seconds. Okay, so what is your daily routine like? Here you had to give a bit longer answers. You had to speak at least for 1 minute, but you didn't. And you had to use relative clause like which, what, whom. So but you didn't do. Your trial is appreciable. Now when I asked question number 2, have you always followed the same routine answers? So I asked questions using present perfect tense, but you didn't answer using present perfect tense. You started using another tense. You use present continuous tense. When the examiner asks you questions in present perfect tense, you have to give answers in present perfect tense. For example, have you ever fallen in love? Yes, of course, I have fallen in love with one of the stunning and mind-blowing girls named Priyanka when I was in Pokhara. Like this, you have to give answers in present perfect tense, but you use present continuous tense, which is blunder. So and when I asked you number 3 questions, is there anything you would like to change about your routine? So what you did, you spoke very slowly. You need to speak a bit faster. And another things, you have to use the connectors like first of all, well, there are so many things I would like to change in my hometown. First and foremost, there are not well-educated people. There are not leading academic institutions where I can get accomplished teachers. At first, I would like to bring drastic changes in education. Secondly, there are not elite companies where the dwellers of my village can get employment. Like you have to use first and foremost. Secondly, after that, use connectors, use relative clause, and try to give extended answers. Now number 4, when I was asking questions like, do you think routines are important for people? So what you need to do, at first you have to paraphrase the questions. Do you think routines are important for people? So yes, I definitely think routine is crucial. Routine is significant. What is the synonym of important? You can use one, significant, another crucial. Use the synonyms. By using the synonyms, you can paraphrase the questions. At first, paraphrase the questions and always add 3 more points to give the answers. But you did. Anyway, your trial is appreciable. So, when you were giving answers of IELTS speaking part 2, let me see the questions. So my question was, describe a person you know who speaks a foreign language well. This questions is in simple present tense. Here how you should speak. You spoke very less. Probably you didn't speak for more than 25 seconds. Examiner expects you to speak at least for 2 minutes. Even though it is very easy to say you should speak for 2 minutes, when one has to speak 2 minutes seems as if it is eternity. People hardly speak for 2 minutes. So you should say who this person is. Just use PPF methods. Just speak about past, speak about present, speak about futures. So who this person is, what languages he speaks, how he learned this language, explain why you think he speaks it well. So how you should speak, just imagine a person is standing before you and you have found him or her very impressive, mind-blowing. So you should start like this, who this person is, how you should start speaking. Well, there are many people whom I know very closely, but today I would like to speak about the persons who is none other than my own revered brother. By profession, he is a Sanskrit professor. He teaches Sanskrit in Delhi University. So I would like to say something asking about him. First and foremost, he is a bilingual. He speaks so many languages. He is well versed in Sanskrit as well as he speaks extremely good English. I mean, his language proficiency in Sanskrit and English are above criticisms. So how did he learn the language? Just you can make a story. So when he was a child, he went to Delhi and he admitted himself in one of the leading language institutions where he learned English and Sanskrit both intensively and extensively, use varied vocabulary. So explain why he thinks it well. Okay, just so again you can make a story. Because of his language proficiency, he became successful to get incredible job in Delhi University. He has been appointed as a professor of Sanskrit. Additionally, he teaches English to some private universities also. So I mean, you have to speak at least for 2 minutes. Okay, you took excessive pauses. Instead of taking excessive pauses, you should have taken a short pauses. Okay, now when you started giving answers in IELTS speaking part 3, so what you need to do in IELTS speaking part 3, at least you should speak for 2 minutes. Okay, unless the examiner stops you, you should go on speaking. Let examiner stop you. Okay, and you have to use lots of connectors, like first and foremost, additionally, moreover, however, on the contrary. At first you have to paraphrase the questions, give 3 points, and you have to tell the conclusions. So anyway, when I was asking questions about, okay, so do you think money can buy happiness? Here what you can do, you can speak about its positive side, you can speak about its negative side. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's not honesty check, it's an English proficiency test. You have to speak on both sides. So I truly believe money can buy happiness. Let me give you example. If a person is sleeping on the road because of not having adequate money, so at such conditions, if substantial money is given to him, he starts living his life fullest. So for the vagabond people, for the economically crippled people, money can buy happiness. So on the contrary, the person who are well-to-do, money cannot buy happiness. I have watched the interview of Elon Musk, who is the richest man in the entire world. He has said many times, had I not collected enough money, I would have become a happier man. So to some extent, money brings happiness. It brings happiness to the destitute people, whereas it doesn't bring happiness to the people who are already well-to-do. Okay, you can give example. Had money brought happiness, our Lord Gautam Buddha, who is fully enlightened, he would not have left the palace. So it depends on situations. Okay, you can speak on both sides. Anyway, Kamraj, okay, so your trial is appreciable, but to be honest, you need to work hard on your spoken English. You need to read lots of IELTS speaking books. So your overall score is 3.5 only. You shouldn't be hopeless. Hope you will do better next time.